Third stimulus check and third stimulus package. The big Biden items will be delivered in a major bill upwards of 6,000 pages by as early as tomorrow. But this channel has had the details for you for over a week. 31 items reduced to about 22 real core items that can pay you thousands of dollars. $1,400 a week, $8,000 for this, $3,000 for that, $4,000 for this, and then we got business grants, we got 3 types of hazard pay. Wow. In this video, I'm going to go over what is in third stimulus package, the big Biden bill, what you should be in store for, when is SSI and SSDI, when are the big stimulus checks going to hit, and what about that past due amount? So much exciting news. I'm so excited for you. This is a major recording for this early morning's broadcast at 6:30. Let's get ready to rock and roll on Early Mornings LALATE. Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm so excited for you because finally the big moolah's coming. It's been a while waiting, but finally we got it going. And in this video, I'm going to go over the incredible money under the third stimulus package. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that alert button, like this video. And if you've not become a member, consider joining. The link is in the video description, pinned comment, and at the top of the chat. And it's also above up here. Consider becoming a Purple Hawk, Purple Power, or Calcino VIP and get access to stuff more detailed than anyone else has online. In this video, I'm going to go over some of the PDFs that I've released to my members that you can follow with me as well online from SBA, and also this incredible one from Monday that explains what's in third stimulus package, but I'll also prepare you for what's happening across the board this week. If you've not noticed, over there is an instant premiere, always featured in the 6:30 edition. You can chat with your Purple Power buddies, follow along, and also commiserate. And with that, I have so much exciting, great news. Let's get right to it without a heart's break. Here's the breaking news. The breaking news is that under this third stimulus package, there's going to be a lot of money for a lot of people. And I want you to understand that if you have a child, there's going to be $8,000 here, $3,000 there, another $3,000 there. If you're an essential worker, there's going to be this essential worker, and then there's going to be this $1,500 essential worker. If you're a business owner that, let's say you just do Uber or Lyft or Grubhub, there's going to be this EI, there's going to be this business grant. And then if you want to go do something else, there's going to be this type of business money. There's going to be items after items. And then if you have COVID, if your child has to stay home, there's going to be $1,400 a week. There's going to be so many items on the third stimulus package that you're going to need a list. Well, you don't need to worry about that because I made one for you. This is a list that I delivered to members of this channel on Monday. This is a list based upon the pre-released summary of the third stimulus package obtained by this channel. It's about 30 pages summarized in a 6,000-page bill. By Thursday, by tomorrow, we should see the bill. And certainly, this is the summary of 6,000 pages. By Thursday, my summary will be certainly more than a page and a half. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but you're going to see a lot of pieces of paper coming out. Why? Because there's going to be a lot of stuff to keep track of. Whether you're a parent or a child or a business owner or a hazard pay or essential worker, this is not where's my check videos. This is where's my check, where's my check. This is not that type of video. I'm not tracking your check here. I'm tracking your tens of thousands of dollars and getting you the $10,000 on this channel. And so I want to ensure that you get it. So let me go over what you qualify for, what's happening, and where this money will be. All right. This, of course, is the third stimulus package. The video right before this, I went over that they're paying the remainder of the $10,000 EIDL grant from 2020. It is now confirmed. It is now confirmed. So watch that video. If you're an EIDL applicant for anything in 2020, that is now confirmed. I've been telling you for weeks it was going to happen. It's confirmed. Moreover, they're paying out the rent and the utilities and the internet The food that was unpaid under the second stimulus package, that's getting paid out. That's covered in the video right before this, the 6 a.m. edition. Let me come right now to what's in the third stimulus package that's going to roll out. As I drop half the stuff on the set. First, they're going to do 3 times of hazard pay. We don't know the details yet. And this is going to take a whole ramp up when it happens. There's going to be hazard pay for public sector, hazard pay for private sector, and then a hazard pay tax deduction. Let me go to the tax deduction. If you're an essential worker and make less than $21,000 a year, you're going to be able to get a $1,500 tax deduction. Now, if you have all zeros on your tax return, 0, 0, 0, a loss, 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 you're going to get a $1,500 tax refund check. Yes. That's called the expansion of the earned income tax credit. It's on the PDF on the second page at the top at item number 20, the PDF of January 18th. Next, if you are a hazard pay public sector, the $300 million of federal money will land in state and counties, and they're going to pay you as a public sector hazard pay essential worker. They'll go on top of your existing check. You won't have to do anything. Finally, private sector hazard pay. This is one of those things that, it's going to have to depend on the language. I have absolutely no words from Joe Biden gives me specificity of who's essential worker, how do you apply, how much money, what is the eligibility window, what time to what time, where's the application, who's going to route the application. I don't have any of this information. All I know is the words grocery store and retail. That's all I really know. I mean, that's it. I'm not going to talk about what Nancy Pelosi wrote in the HEROES Act from May of 2020, because this is 2021. I got to wait and see this bill, and you do too, on Thursday. And when the bill hits on Thursday, get ready for a lot of information about hazard pay. That is one of the items that we simply just don't know. Now, if you're going through the PDF, you're going to see that certain items I and you know about a lot of detail. There's not going to be any more detail by the time we get the bill. What are those items? They're items number 19, 20, and 21. Child tax credit. If you have a child who is 17 years or younger, you get a $3,000 tax deduction for that child. Tax credit for that child. If you have a child 6 years or longer, you get $3,600 for that child as a tax credit. So what does this mean? You're doing your tax return and it's all 0, 0, 0s, it's negative, and you're at the very end. Bam. Then they're going to ask you, do you have a child tax credit? Yeah, I got 3 kids under the age of 6. Well, $3,600, $3,600, $3,600. You're suddenly going to get a tax refund check of almost $10,000. Yes, $10,000. I just got you $10,000. Who at this point is going to sit around and say, where's my $600 stimulus check? Yeah, we're still going to watch for the $600 stimulus check, but I just got you $10,000. I mean, there's a big difference between $10,000 and $600. Yes, that's called the child tax credit. 17 years or younger, $3,000 per child, or 6 years or younger, $3,600. Not done yet. If you have child care costs, you can deduct 50% of the child care costs, up to $4,000 for one child. 2 children, 3 children, 4 children, up to $8,000 for 50% of the child care costs. So, wow. You got a couple kids and some child care costs. They're under 6 years of age. 3 kids, $3,600, $3,600, $3,600, bam, 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 $10,000. Then child care tax credit increase. It's called child care tax credit. $8,000 on top of that. Wow. I just got you $18,000 if you qualify. That's a lot more than $600. It's okay. And, then about essential workers. If you make $21,000 or less and you got 0, 0, 0s on your tax return, bam, you get the earned income tax credit, $1,500. $1,500 stimulus check, bam, on your tax return. I'm not done yet with that. I got more. So this is where we see the detail. We don't have to wait for the bill for Friday, Thursday, or tomorrow, or today. We already know certain items of detail like those. Other items we know of detail, the paid sick leave $1,400 a week if you have to stay home because of COVID, or the child has COVID, or, ready for another one for the child? The child's school is closed because of COVID. Well, and you got to stay home to take care of your kid who's healthy. You're healthy. Kid's home. Everyone's healthy, but just school's closed. $1,400 a week. Bam! Moolah, moolah, moolah. See that? How does a guy find all this money for me? Because that's what I do. That's my thing. That's what this channel's about. How do you qualify for this? If you made $73,000 or more, you can get $1,400 a week. If you made less, you get the smaller amount of whatever prorates out of $1,400 a week. $1,200 a week, $1,100 a week. What are the eligible classifications? First, child's at home because the school's closed because of COVID. Second, family member's sick because of COVID. You got to take care of them. Third, you have to quarantine because of COVID. You don't have COVID, you just have to quarantine. Or fifth, you have COVID. There you go. Student aid supplement number 16 on our PDF. Number 16 on our PDF. We know a little bit about this. All that it is a $1,700 student aid, financial aid per student in college. We know the number is exactly $1,700. We know it's for college students, and that's all we know. So how do you get it? What type of college students? Older college students, younger college students? Is it aid? Is it grant? Don't know yet. Rent aid, utilities aids. These are biggies. These are biggies. There's going to be a rent aid under this third stimulus package that includes the middle class, which is incredible. Incredible, a middle class rent aid program. There's also going to be a rent aid to get homeless people out of homelessness, to put them in a home. It's going to be utilities as well. We don't know anything about this. Where you apply, how do you apply, we don't know anything about these things yet. Again, these are sort of broad strokes. But we do know something very specific about SNAP. He's going to increase SNAP for 15% for an additional 6 months. What's SNAP? It's food. How do you get the food? Department of Agriculture or similar like that. You reach out to DOA and say, hey, I want to get some SNAP. Family of 4 in Hawaii gets up to about $1,400 a month. This is incredible, great news. On the second stimulus package, it increased SNAP for 15% for 6 months. Buy-ins increases for another 15% for another 6 months. FPUC will be extended to September at $400 a week. UI will be extended to September, and PUA will be extended to September. No retro. And wow, $1,400 as a stimulus check for individuals, double that for a married couple, and for adult dependents, $3,200. Today, you're going to see the rollout of the executive orders, eviction moratorium, mortgage forbearance, student loan debt repayment moratorium. Then you're going to see the announcement to tell his cabinet members to send out stimulus that is unpaid. Then you're going to see the executive orders, 24 of them. So much stuff. And finally, you're going to see this third stimulus package bill. What's important to remember is that we have a first stimulus law, second stimulus law, and now we're going to have 24 approximate executive orders. This third stimulus will not be law until they vote on it. It's not law yet, but it could be law very quickly. And in the meantime, we'll continue to analyze everything across the board. Today's going to be a big day, so don't miss a single recording. I'll be live on camera at 8:30 a.m. with Mornings LALATE, going through all the details, if not tape. I'm going over all the breaking details this morning. There's going to be a lot. Then I'll be continuing this morning with Home LALATE at 12 noon. Sometime during this Wednesday schedule, we're going to start to see executive orders hit. I'll be delivering them. I'll be posting the community channel for everyone, especially the eviction one. You have to have that ready. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe because you don't want to miss any of this. Like this video, hit that alert button so you can alert when I next go live. And also consider becoming a member. Click that join link in the video description, at the top of the chat, or in the pinned comment, and at the top of this video as well. Stay informed, stay focused, and have a great morning. I'll see you on Mornings LA, and stay on LA for more.